Hello Taurus, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the weekly read for the 6th to the 12th of January 2020. If you'd like a private reading with me, there's a link up there to book in for one of those. I get those out within 24 hours of you booking them, and they're 3 pages long. Now you'll see at time of booking, you can check some check boxes as to what you want the reading to be about, which area of your life. You can also add things on as well, so you can do upgrades and get some discounts at the time of booking. Let's have a look what you've got going on, Taurus. I'm Taurus too, yay. This week, I'm love, get support. Right, so you are loved. You might be feeling the love this week, or you might be feeling the lack of love this week, and you need to feel it more. Allow yourself to get supported by others this week. Allow them to lift you up. Maybe seek out that support too. Realize that you are loved. Let other people help you. Maybe ask them to help you out in some way. Pass something on to someone else. Yeah, let yourself be loved and get support this week. Open up to being helped. Open up to receiving. Open up to letting that love in. Maybe you're in a relationship, Taurus, and you can let your partner help out a little bit more as well. Maybe you're taking on a little bit too much of the weight of looking after the house or something like that. Let them help. Also this week, generally, Taurus, you got one step at a time, and I am that. So Taurus, you're moving into your life purpose now. You're actually on that path, stepping one step at a time into who you are, what you're here to do. Have patience with this process. It is a step-by-step process. You get little clues along the way. You make little tweaks along the way. It's that kind of thing. It's not a, God coming, parting the clouds and saying, Claire Louise, hey, this is your life purpose. Now get on with it now. It's not that. It's a step-by-step process of getting to know yourself, getting to know what's right for you, getting to know what you like, and making tweaks along the way. So it's more and more aligned with you, more and more what you love to do, more and more you doing things in your way. And along that way, you step up in confidence, you step up in all kinds of ways internally. And so one step at a time, you don't need to rush it. You're not behind, Taurus. It's just a process. It's a path, same as anything else in life. Taurus, what have you got going on in your love life this week? Detachment, physical action. Some of you are in a relationship that you shouldn't be in anymore. So many signs have got this week. Wow, there's going to be a lot of breakups this week. There's something that you need to detach from, and this might not be about a relationship breaking up. It could be that for some of you, but for some of you, Taurus, it's what you're doing to try and get in a relationship. So maybe like you're on Tinder or something like that. It's just not working for you, wasting a lot of your time. Detach from that, the action that you've been taking to try and get in a relationship. Maybe you've been pursuing someone that just isn't interested, and you've got to stop doing that. You've got to detach from something that you've been doing in your love life this week, Taurus. You'll know what it is for you. It's going to be different for all kinds of people, huh? What else is going on in your love life, Taurus? Letting go of the past. Intuitively letting go of the past. This is about things popping up in your mind, maybe relationships or friendships or family, reminding you of something. It's like, oh, that you're just like my ex. That kind of thing. That's like using your intuition to notice something that you need to let go of from the past. So maybe it's someone you need to forgive, past relationship that you need to forgive. Maybe there's something you need to sort out. So maybe that pattern was something to do with you. So maybe, I don't know, a friend is doing this thing that your ex used to do that was really annoying, and it's like maybe you wake up to that and it's like, okay, I keep on letting people like this into my life that keep on doing these annoying things. Maybe they're really controlling types or something like that, and you're reacting to a friend because you're in this controlling relationship, and it's like, this is about letting go of that now. It's like, why would I attract someone that's controlling? Because I'm giving my power away, because I don't take control of my own life. I want someone to step in and take control for me. It's that kind of thing. You're waking up to some way that you can let go of the past by intuitively something coming in to remind you of that pattern that you had going on in your love life, Taurus. What do you got going on with your work this week? You've got feel it on freedom. So your work, you're heading toward doing things in your work in a much freer way. So maybe you're getting some time freedom, location freedom, that kind of thing, and you're moving toward that now. And so I'm thinking like it's not a big thing, like it's a small tweak. Like when my business years ago shifted from me being in a shop doing massage and energy healings and readings for people to doing it online. That gave me a lot of freedom in a lot of ways. And it was still step by step opening up to that, how I could do that with complete time and location freedom as I do now. And for that freedom that you want, Taurus, you got to feel it first. Yeah, you got to feel it first. You got to feel free already. So if you're feeling tied down by stuff that you are doing at the moment, then you need to feel what that's doing to you too. Feel that, because you can only you only want freedom because you're not feeling free. You got to actually feel that. If you're tied down, you're not going to want to undo those ties unless you actually feel them first. You feel that lack of that restriction, of movement. So feel what you've got going on at the moment, so you can make better decisions for yourself. And then there's going to be a path to the freedom that you want in your work. A path to it. Little tweaks. Little tweaks is what I'm hearing. You make those little tweaks and choose freedom. That's how I did it. I just kept on choosing freedom. And then when things show up that aren't free, if someone wants to tie me down to something, saying, will you do this in this specific place every day, each week, I'm like, nah, because I'm completely free. Why would I give that up? So it's about saying no to the things that you feel aren't giving you that freedom too, Taurus. Also in your work. Yeah. Is it work? Wait. Yeah. Also in your work this week, you've got communication coming and release guilt. So something that you've done in the past that you're feeling guilty about. Maybe a decision that you made in your work, maybe a job that you quit, a project that you quit, something that you gave up on causing problems. Maybe you left a company and they struggled after that, something like that. Or maybe something in your work where you were helping out a client or something and you decided to quit on them. I've done that before. It's like, look, I can't help you and I don't want to work with you. And so you could be feeling guilty about that. Communication coming. When you feel guilty, the kind of communication that you get is not good. It's people complaining, it's people wanting to put that burden on your shoulders, it's people picking up on your guilty energy and giving you something, telling you something that matches that. So just be aware of that this week, Taurus, because it's your guilt that's attracting that. Like, if you didn't feel guilty about it, they got in touch with you wanting to put the blame, that weight of it on your shoulders, you'd be like, I did what was right. You attract it through their guilt. So guilt seeks punishment. It attracts punishment. So just be aware of that. If you want to do the same thing and shift the blame onto them, don't do it, because it's your guilt that's attracted that too. Yeah. So just be aware of that. Maybe when it comes in, go, this is showing me that I feel guilty about that decision I made. Well, yeah. What about your money this week, Taurus? Brilliant. Who is aware? Right. Your awareness about money and your brilliance. Now, money is an energy, right? And so we only get a lot of money back when we're giving a lot of our energy out. And it's not just about quantity of energy, it's about quality of energy, right? If you're making a lot of crap out there, you're not going to get a lot of money back from it. But if what you do is brilliant and you're putting it out there in a big way, you're going to get a lot of money back. And so be aware of that, Taurus. It's not just quantity of what you're giving out, it's about the brilliance that you're sharing out with that world, with the world too. That is what's going to bring that money back in. Contrary to what a lot of law of attraction teachers might tell you, it's not just about wishing the money and it coming in. Money doesn't work like that. It's an energy. So you've got to be giving something out. The quality of what you're giving out and the quantity of what you're giving out is really important, especially quality for you right now, Taurus. So be aware of that. Don't expect something for nothing, because that's not going to happen. If you're focused on getting more money and you're just focusing on a figure and you're just kind of trying to wish it in and it's not happening, because it won't happen, because it doesn't happen, shift your awareness to being brilliant, better quality, first and foremost, better quality of what you're doing that is going to bring you the money that you want. And then focus on quantity after that. Get the quality really good before you focus on the quantity, Taurus. What else you got going on with your money this week? You got gentle, quieted heart, sabotage. Money sabotages. Oh, don't you just love it? When you just like spend your money on the wrong thing. Oh, yes. I can feel that. those purchases that you make to try and make yourself feel better, and then like you never use this thing, like you never take you buy something to wear or something, you never take the label off it. You buy something that's a lot of money and then you end up not using it. You buy some really expensive things and then they end up just in storage in Australia because now you're living in Thailand on a tropical island. I'm feeling that. Right. So the sabotages that you've made with your money, be okay about it. Stop feeling guilty about it. Just like I said before, you don't attract good things when you're feeling guilty. Yeah, you've got to be okay about that now. You've got to be okay about that now. Just let it go. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Don't make it matter. Don't make it mean more than it means at all. It doesn't matter. Sure, it's a sabotage. It's good to know about those things, but can we really preempt it? Can we really see it when it's happening? We can't really. It's okay. It's okay, Taurus. There you go. If you like that reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment about how that resonates with you. I'd love to hear from you, Taurus. And share it. If you know any Tauruses that would need to hear this information or would love to hear this information, please share it with them. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.